Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, but not just welcome back to my channel, welcome to a brand new segment on Le Channel. So if you can't tell by the title, we're gonna be doing something a little new. Summer is right around the corner. Actually, summer is already here and spring was just a blast. Love the rain, love the flowers, love all the good things. And I thought I would partake in the flowers and the growing and the good things. And I would take you guys along my journey of the highs and the hilarious lows of being a beginning gardener. So now that we've decided we're gonna go do that, we have got to go check on our inventory. It's gardening with Orions, making the world a prettier place. It's gardening with Orions, yeah, yeah. Before we go shopping, before we even step foot in a single solitary gardening or home improvement store, we have got to put together our list of essentials. What I think I need is soil, labels, seeds, pots, a watering can, and pesticides. And actually I was taking a look around my house earlier, and I actually have a lot of the things that I need on this list, plus some extra things that I didn't put on the list. Let's take a look at the things that I already have. First off, I mean, if you want to go at gardening and raw dog it and not use gloves, that's fine. By all means, that's your prerogative. But me personally, I don't like all that dirt getting under my nails. Like, I like gardening and I like to play in the dirt, but like I don't like to get down and dirty like that. So I have gloves. I used to have a pair of like yellow ones, but honestly they're lost in the abyss that is my garage. I have this thing called like, it's called like a watering wand, and basically you hook it up to your garden hose and you just like put on the different settings and you just like spray. It's essentially a cleaner way, not a cleaner way, but it's essentially a neater way to like water your grass and your lawn or your plants. And basically it's like an extender. We have pots. Honestly, I have more pots than I know what to do with. There's this one that just has like soil in it, and that, don't be fooled, those are not plants. That's just weeds that have just been growing in there since we never took the soil out. How many I have, I honestly don't even know. There's one right there. There's a group over here. 2, we have 3, 4, 5. In fact, I grew my first ever pepper plant in this one right there. So I'm very proud of that. So that's like fond memories for me. I grew it, like literally I grew it and I ate the peppers and they were amazing. 6. I probably won't use this one, but it still counts. 7. I won't use these either, but they still count. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's a couple more in the front. So there's like 4 in the front, and then one of them is like doubled up because they already have like plants in them. So what was I at, like 10? So 10, there's 4 in the front, there's 14. I'm pretty sure there's 2 more in the garage. So that's like 16 altogether. So I mean, if I buy any more, if I go to the store and buy any more pots, honestly, someone just smacked me over the head with a baseball bat, because at that point it's just like, girl, what are you doing? You're right there. Is that 2? Yeah, that's 2 more pots. So technically I have 18 pots in my house as of right now. Oh, there's another one. Never mind. 19. I have 19 pots at my house, and as you can tell, we're a gardening family. I have a lot of pots, and there's all these like little ones that are just, oh my god, it's not even 19. There's another one over there that's 20, 21. There's a little baby one on the fence, 22. Oh my fucking god, there's so many. Holy shit. We have so many pots. It's crazy. If I ever buy another pot in my lifetime, someone just smack me over the head. Like, don't even use a baseball bat at that point. Use a golf club and then just like send me up to the great god beyond, you know? Now it's time for everybody's favorite home improvement store, Home Depot. All right, now that we have done the kind of boring part, which is the research, figuring out daily water intake and sunlight, picking out all the plants that we want to grow, and etc., etc. Now it's time to do the fun part, which is buying all the things. So I need things for maintenance of the plant, and I also need the actual plants themselves. Now there are 2 ways that I could go about doing this. I could buy a seed and start from the ground up with these plants, or as you can see behind me, we can buy ones that are already started and then just pick up where they left off and then grow it into a fully fledged plant. So I'm thinking that we're gonna do like a little half and half situation. The ones that I've grown before from seeds that I've already vetted, that I know I can grow. The ones that like I know that I've had trouble with in the past, I'm probably gonna buy those already started so that I can just skip the whole hassle of it all. And we just need to find the plants. So I'm gonna grow tomatoes. I want to do cilantro if I can find it. All I've been finding is basil and mint, but hopefully they have cilantro because like why wouldn't you? I want to buy peppers. They have a bunch of peppers. They have habanero, they have sashito, they have sweet peppers, they have jalapenos, they have ghost peppers, which honestly I kind of want to try my luck in that. I want to do sunflowers because I want to grow some sunflowers for my sister because that's her favorite flower, but I also want to grow some for me because those are my favorite flowers along with roses. And what else did I want to do? There's just a lot of plants that I want to do, a lot of things that we need to get, a lot of things we need to buy. And I'm excited. Oh my God, I didn't think I was gonna like doing this as much as I am. Oh, I found it. So here's gonna be the cilantro. These are like $6. Do I really want cilantro though? Because honestly, it costs more to buy these and start them and plant them than it would for like a whole like clove of cilantro at the grocery store. So should I just like buy it, or should I just, because like I know the healthier option. This is why you don't take me shopping. Honestly, we'll think on the cilantro and then I will come back. But I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of the plants I want to. I'm gonna make a trip inside and see what like seeds they have and then go from there. This is what I mean by like plants that are already started. See, this one is already starting to sprout tomatoes. They have like the little sprouts right there, the little green baby tomatoes, and then they're gonna sprout into like these like red, husky cherry red tomatoes apparently. Stick, and then whenever they start to get bigger, so that they're not like drooping over, and then tie the plant to the stick. What kind of tomatoes I want though? I think beefsteak tomatoes are really good. Roma tomatoes are probably what I use the most often. This one looks good. I like this one. Got our first plant. It looks cute. It looks nice and healthy, honestly, on camera and in person. Look, you have, see, this is what I'm talking about, mint mojito, and then they have a variation of tomatoes. But see, I don't have to do the big old ones that are already started, because those are great if like you're really just not a gardener but you really want to grow your own food. And these are good if like you have a bit of a green thumb and you can work with a plant from the ground up. So, and these are a lot cheaper. These are $5 for the starter plant. Oh, Home Depot go to hell. It's $15 for this big bag of soil, which is reasonable, but I already have some soy at home. I'm gonna buy one of these smaller bags and then see what that does, and honestly we will just go from there. So probably get one of these. Yeah. Ooh, okay, so I've decided to get these hot habanero orange peppers, and this is like one that's already started. Super cute. So we're gonna get these jalapenos. These are nice. I think they're jalapenos. Yeah, they're jalapenos. You know, it's not that I don't have faith in my growing skills. It's just I don't have faith in my growing skills enough at the moment, emphasis on at the moment, to grow a cantaloupe or, God forbid, a watermelon. Like, I don't have that much faith in me. I'm gonna be honest, I don't have that much faith in myself right now. Not right now, but maybe later. Maybe in season 2, we'll get that confidence. We'll be like, yeah, let's grow melons. Honeydew, cantaloupe, watermelon. I'll even try jicama. Like, just give me all the melons, you know? Oh no, it's got a hole in it. Did I put that hole in there? Girl, I don't know, but either way, it's going back. Yeah, I wanted to get aloe vera, but them aloe vera prices is not what they used to be. $15 for a plant? I'm pretty sure the last time I gardened, it was like $5. So we're gonna leave it for now, but we got a good amount of plants. So let's go ahead and head over to the haul, okay? All right, so time for the tiniest of tiny little baby hauls. So let's get through it. We got strawberries. This is my little like experimental plant. I'm gonna see if I can try and grow these. Other plants that we got in seed form are going to be these hot peppers. So these are jalapenos. I'm gonna grow those because I've actually grown peppers before and I was successful at it, and I used it to, I think I made like a salsa or something like that, or I used them to cook, something like that. I don't know. We got cilantro because I wanted to get cilantro as like a plant that was already started, but my thing was, if I were to get the cilantro plant that was already started, if you look at the metrics of how much cilantro plants cost, like in the store, already like picked, plucked, shipped to the store, and like now it's there for the consumer to buy it, they literally cost like, I'm pretty sure they cost like a dollar for like a whole bunch, and the starter plants at Home Depot were like $5, almost $6. So I was thinking, now what would I look like paying more to grow it? I mean, I would look like someone who loves to garden, but what would I look like paying more to grow it myself than I would be buying it from the store? Like, the metrics to me, they just don't add up. So I found a nice medium, and I just bought the seeds because I feel like cilantro is a relatively easy plant to grow. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm going into this like little to no knowledge about like planting. Like, I know the concept and in theory it seems easy, but we shall see. Last one that I got in seed form is going to be sunflowers. Of plants that I wanted to get that were already started for me, because that's how I've gotten it in the past and it's worked for me, is I got these are going to be beefsteak tomato. Then I also got this like hot pepper habanero orange already started as well. We have like our second bag from Home Depot. Mind you, I said this was a tiny haul because I feel like you don't need much to garden. I feel like if you're doing a larger scale garden or a larger scale, you know, farm of sorts, then yeah, you're gonna need like a plow, and you're gonna need a tractor, and you're gonna need a hoe and thing, you know, XYZ. But me, I'm just doing a nice small little hobby garden, so we don't need that much. We don't need much and we don't want for much, right? The next thing that I got were these little like popsicle sticks, which I honestly thought they weren't gonna sell at Home Depot, but I actually found these in the paint department. But they're just these little, they call them paint sticks, but like I think they're popsicle sticks because obviously they look like popsicle sticks. But I found these little like popsicle sticks, and I'm going to write on them with Sharpie what each plant is, and then stick them in the soil in the pot. And last but surely not least, the last thing that I got, oh my God, oh help. Oh, the last thing I got, of course, we got soil. G brand Miracle-Gro, because I'm pretty sure this is the brand that I used the first time I gardened, and it turned out really well. So, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh no, they're flying away. Ah. That's all I got, and next step is, let's get to gardening. Oh, my knees. My knees.
10 years later.
All right, so I'm not gonna lie to you. I wholeheartedly bought the plants, everything that I needed, on like Wednesday or Thursday of last week, and it is now Monday of the following week. So we're gonna finally get to it and do some actual gardening. My weekends are just always busy because I work on the weekends, but while the plants, I did not completely neglect my plants. While the plants were in their original containers, some of them look good, some of them not so much. This one looks great. She looks great. She looks like I just bought her. This one, on the other hand, she a little wilted, and the soil is kind of dry. And I'm no mathematician or gardener, clearly, but that's never a good sign. So we need to get these plants in some different pots. So we have all of these pots right here. I just picked out a couple of my favorites from the copious amounts of pots that we have lying around, and I landed on these. These are going to be all of my starter, what are they called? These are going to be all of my starter pots. So when you're gardening in pots, at least, you have to do this thing called repotting. I learned from the internet, nice. But you have to do this thing called repotting, where whenever your plant grows roots to a certain like length, whenever the roots grow to a certain length and your plant kind of looks like it's dying, that just means that you need to repot it in a bigger pot so that it can have the space in the room that it needs to grow. So these will be our starter pots, and when they get bigger and they grow taller and the roots grow deeper, we will plant them in a deeper and a bigger pot. So let's get to it. First thing we're going to plant, I should probably start with the tomatoes because the wilted one is the tomatoes, but I'm going to start with the pepper ones to make myself feel better. Know that I'm not the worst plant mom. So here we go. So according to Lay Internet, first thing you have to do is, oh, also when it comes to planting, you can't plant pot, like it's kind of like you have to find a nice happy medium. So you can't plant plants in a pot that's too big to start out, but then again, you can't plant plants in a pot that's too like not too small, but like just like it's like, come on dog, be real, you know. You have to find like a nice happy medium to start. I'm just gonna do everything in my lap because there's no happy medium for me. We've already discussed this. Being this tall and this long comes with its individual challenges, but I've learned that like life at any height is a challenge, so we're just gonna take what we can get. Also, I like being this tall because I built a life around being tall. Like I wouldn't, like if I just came up out of the blue one day and I just like let's say I woke up and I was like 5 feet tall, I'd probably cry. I would literally cry because I don't know how to be short. So I'm glad that I grew accustomed to being this height, because the people that are tall and don't know how to be tall, I feel so sorry for them. You know, it's moist. Moist is what we do. Get this out of my lap because it's dirty. I actually did this ass backwards because I literally just took a shower and shaved all nice and smooth, and here we are playing in dirt. Go me. I make the best decisions in life. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Now I'm gonna fill it up halfway. That's halfway right there. And I'm gonna take my plants, so the pot peppers, take those, and I'm gonna put the plant between my fingers and turn it upside down. Turn it upside down. Now this I actually did whenever I was in high school, so I know how to like plant plants. I didn't look this up online, but I know how to like take plants and like get them out of their original pots and into a new pot. So you take it, flip it upside down, shake it out of the plant, shimmy it, don't squish it, but shimmy it, and now you have to kind of get off as much of the old dirt as possible so your plant can grow accustomed without ripping out the roots, the yellow things that you see right here. You have to get off as much dirt as possible without ruining the roots too much and put it in the soil, and then you put the soil up and around the plant, and then from then on your plant roots should take to the soil, emphasis on should take to the soil and start to build a home and grow within the soil that you put in. So I remember what I did before was I kind of just like did that and like shook it off. Oh shit, okay, I think I might be getting a little too much. So the goal is not to shake all of it off, you just have to shake a majority of it off, just so that your plant can grow into it. Good? Yeah, that looks good. Well, okay, all right, that's for sure good. If I do any more, it's just gonna waste away. Here, there we go, okay. Put it in here, and I'm gonna dig a hole kind of in the soil. Yep. Fly, shoo fly, don't bother me. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Shoo fly, don't bother me, 'cause I belong to somebody. I believe I'm a butterfly. I don't know how that song goes. I haven't heard it since I was a child. More dirt. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. Oh, bloody hell, mate. I'm doing a lot better at this than I give myself credit for. And I'm loving it. This is very nice, very therapeutic. Oh, shit. You know, this soil kind of costs money. Can we make sure that majority of it gets into the pot? You have to make sure, like, I'm pretty sure you have to make sure the base, the new soil that it came in with from the old like pot plant has to be covered with the new soil so that they can like, you know, mix and mingle and do all those things. I don't even know if this is the correct soil. I literally just bought potting mix, and like I just remember Miracle-Gro was always like a really good brand that like the professional when I worked at Home Depot, Miracle-Gro was like a really good brand, and that's like what all like not the professional gardeners but like the experienced gardeners would buy whenever they would go to like Home Depot. Like they literally buy like copious amounts of Miracle-Gro if it was in the budget, and like they would buy literally, sometimes they buy like whole pallets. They're like, yeah, go ahead and give me like 3 of those pallets that you got on the side of the building. I'm like, I'm sorry, 3? As in 3? As in 3? Like, hello?